Greetings and welcome in. I am here to share with you some tidbits that keep coming through me and the nudges I'm receiving to share more of this with this community. So, a week ago, I had the honor of guiding 5 beautiful women through a practice of yoga nidra for healing the wounded feminine. And the connection container prior to the practice was so powerful. I was so humbled to be present with these spectacular, powerful beings in such a deeply vulnerable way. And as I was guiding the practice, my body was responding with all kinds of sensory feedback, from chills to tears to a completely different experience of the energy. There was this intensity building and then a sense of like serenity and calm. My heart felt so expansive afterward. And this week I've been playing a lot in the forest and foraging and photographing beautiful wildflowers. And I keep receiving these messages, sometimes through meeting people, and sometimes just through ideas or thoughts that flow through while I'm in the forest. And the nudge that I'm really feeling right now is about the wounded masculine. And I realize that I'm a woman talking about this, and I have my own unique perspectives. I also honor that we have both feminine and masculine energies within us, regardless of our gender and gender identity. And that the harmony arises when we allow the unique combination of those energies to have access to our own inner unity consciousness, where we are allowing both and without oppressing or repressing either. And I have been sitting a lot with the energy of the wounded masculine. And I might have chatted about this before, but this awareness around, we've had in the last few years a campaign of bringing to light toxic masculinity and the uprising of the divine feminine. And someone such as myself, who has deeply immersed herself in the ancient mysteries of Egypt and other matriarchal societies, and then we've shifted back to this more patriarchal approach. What we're coming into now is a harmony of both, where neither one is considered superior. And we realize that there are benefits to both. And when they unite, when they are fused in such a way that they are enthused to shine their brightest, we all benefit from that. And so when I consider the wounded masculine, my heart takes me to this place of what has arisen in masculine consciousness since this campaign of toxic masculinity. And there is a sense that I'm feeling personally of fear, of the masculine feeling afraid to step out of line. There's also this fear of protection where there are groups that are like fighting for things to remain the same, or there are aspects of it that are resisting even listening to the narrative and criticizing it instead. And so there's so many different ways of receiving it. But the masculine energy is the protector provider. And when it's coming from a healthy place, I'm sure we can all appreciate how beneficial that energy is. And obviously, the masculine slides into a place of protecting itself when it feels attacked or underappreciated or unappreciated, criticized, diminished, punished. There's tons of words coming up for me right in this moment. Some of them may resonate with you or none of them, and that's okay too. What my heart deeply desires, though, is for us all to feel empowered on our journey of healing and trust that wherever we are right now is exactly where we've been guided to. And if we choose in this moment to fully accept who we are, that it becomes easier to access our gifts that will support us on this journey of healing. And for all of the masculine energies out there, masculine dominant energies, again, regardless of your gender, what if you could choose to heal instead of protect yourself? How would that shift your relationships? How would that shift your own relationship with yourself and the experience of your inner world? Because protection can show up as weight gain, self-sabotaging behaviors such as things that we consume, things we become dependent on, like substances or other unhealthy habits or behaviors. How is this impacting your life right now? What if you could shift that lens to providing for yourself through listening to what makes you feel good in your body, which is the feminine, and allowing that aspect of yourself, the feminine side that is in all of us, even if it's a small percentage, to have space, to have a voice, and to reconnect with her so that you are able to receive the gifts that may be blocked when you're coming from a place of wounding. And the same is true when we play through the journey of the wounded feminine. There are different aspects coming up. There are different ways of approach. And yet it also becomes the mirror in our external world. How we see the masculine reflects to how we receive it within ourselves. And whether or not you associate or identify as a specific gender, these two polarities, these energies of masculine and feminine, are alive and well within us all. If we choose to heal, to allow them to be what they are. And this is coming through for me right now as well, is part of it is this whole concept of overemphasizing the masculine and this sense of needing to be productive, needing to be busy all the time, needing to show our worth in form. And how this is affecting relationships and polarity within relationships is also contributing to whether or not we are in a place of wounding or healthy with these energies and the union of them. And if this is something that resonates and you desire to explore more deeply, I have an upcoming session on May 22nd. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is online. It is a guided practice known as Yoga Nidra, which is something that is accessible to all bodies. You follow the guide's voice through various layers of your energetic body as you receive. And there's no experience required to practice. The first part is open communication and an invitation to share what you are bringing in to the container to transmute any words that are coming through around your experience of the wounded masculine. And it is a collaborative session. And I will include my email and some details in the description box in case you want to join us. And it will be an honor to guide you. And your questions are welcome. Please feel free to email me if you want to comment about any experiences that may be coming up for you as you receive this content, as long as you're being respectful. It is welcome here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being human. So much love. Blessings. Mwah. And I hope you join us here again. Oh yeah, like the video and subscribe if you feel that it aligns. Thank you so much. Deep gratitude for your presence.